Today is fish tank cleaning day, and I remembered that I never showed you my rig. And seeing you're the only person in the world interested in this video's for you. So you see it's just a 35-gallon trash can. Keeps in my garage. I think the whole thing, it can't be more than 15 pounds, so it's easy to maneuver. You can see it's got wheels. When you take the lid off, of course it hooks on the side. Everything I need for my tank is in here. Of course I have some towels. Then everything, this I use, it's a two-piece tray for whatever you're pulling out of your tank, your plants, little smaller rocks. That way you're not dripping all over everywhere. You got two of those dedicated to the tank. This is pretty much everything else in my bucket. That's just a Home Depot bucket. Here's the parts to my big suction hose, which that's my big vacuum. Then of course I have a small vacuum for if I decide I want to clean in between and I don't want to pull plants. I want to suck in between the plants as opposed to pulling them. I keep a net here. This is the spent bag of media from last time, and a sponge. These are all the things that would be wet when I'm done. So they will go back into the bucket. You'll see that the bucket has a piece of tape. The bottom of that tape is a 4-gallon mark. My tank being a 56-gallon tank, 16 gallons is a good amount to get between a 20 to a 25% water change. So I fill this 4 times, and then I dump it into here. In the bottom of the 35-gallon aquarium, you can see I have a separate heater. I have a floating thermometer. Of course, it'll be floating with water. I started with just the larger pump that you can see here. The problem with it is when there's water in here and I'm circulating the water with the fresh media bag to lower the pH, that water churn's a little heavy, so it was undoing the bag. A lot of moisture was collecting on the top of the lid with the lid on. So I got the smaller pump, and the smaller pump, it just circulates the water just enough. So then the cords run up. I have everything just, bunched up on the handle here. And then on the side, there's 3 things that are plugged in here, the 2 pumps and the heater. So the smaller pump and heater are plugged into the extension cord without a switch. And then the big pump is plugged in with a switch. This is just a, run in between, and I can turn it on and off without unplugging everything. So then I just take this cord, extend it out to the wall, plug it in. That gets the small pump on and the heater on. That does its thing. And then right before I'm ready to put the water in the tank, I'll unplug these 2. That way that pump is off, and then the heater has time to cool off before the water is put back into the tank. And then I can ride the pump with this right here. What's nice is when you're done, everything fits right back in here. Even with it being wet, it doesn't matter because I can wring it all out outside. And then of course that'll go into here, nice and spit spot. And then of course, you can leave everything out for a bit to dry it. Towels too.